So good afternoon from Stamford Bridge. After a start of the season that has seen Glenn Roeder's West Ham United team gain just 2 points from 6 matches, this afternoon's match at Chelsea takes on a really significant meaning in terms of the Hammers season. From a historical note, West Ham's last poor start to a season was 1995-96. They just got 2 points from 6 games then. And then straight after that they hit a 5-game unbeaten run with 3 wins, and that season they beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge 2-1 with goals from Julian Dix and Danny Williamson. No surprise to anyone who's been following Mike Dean's booking antics this season. It looked like a handball from Chelsea, indeed it was. Well, it's a penalty. I cannot believe that. We saw a hand out, or was it a push? We'll have to see it again. Zenden turned the ball in. Well, what do you think? I'm none the wiser with that replay. Referee Mike Dean explaining it. West Ham's poor luck this season continues. An absolutely baffling penalty. And on 21 minutes, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink has a chance to score his first Premiership goal. Better players than him have missed from the penalty spot this season. West Ham must wonder what they've got to do to have a little bit of good fortune. Another booking. Steve Lomas arguing about the awards. It's not really much point. It's been awarded now. Hasselbaink with not much of a run-up against David James. Well, if injustices were to be chronicled, this would be a huge one. Chelsea, who've been completely outplayed for the first 22 minutes of this game, have been given a very soft penalty which has been put away by Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink. On 22 minutes, not even a particularly good penalty, and he opens his Premiership account with his second goal of the season, first in the Premiership. And Chelsea somewhat mystified, certainly at the focus of a lot of this game. Taking quickly, it's going to be a chance for West Ham. It's a goal! It's Jermain Defoe, and thoroughly deserved. Steve Lomas getting in there. But I think it was Jermain Defoe who got the touch. 5 minutes, Roeder's saying, we've just got to hold our nerve. It's fully deserved. And this is the view from behind the goal. Sinclair turned it on, and although it was turned towards goal by Steve Lomas, the man on the line to do it for West Ham, Jermain Defoe, a little bit keener at the moment. After all, they've never been more desperate for points. Here's Di Canio, sets himself up with a lovely shot. What a fantastic goal! What an incredible goal by Paolo Di Canio out of nothing! Unbelievable goal! Just like he was at the training ground, he set himself up and hit it, an unstoppable left foot volley that puts West Ham in the lead. Cudicini had no chance. Well, you're seeing yet more Paolo Di Canio history here. An unbelievable goal by the Italian supreme. Here's Zola. Oh, it's a brilliant goal, you have to say. That is a brilliant goal. And it's so cruel to West Ham. An unnecessarily given away free kick, but a beautifully curled shot with the right foot that James had no chance of getting to. And West Ham just a few moments ago looking at 3 points are now going to have to fight to get one. Gianfranco Zola's 6th goal of the season. Zola. Anything can happen when this man gets the ball. In fact, Hasselbaink, a little bit of play acting. And some members of the crowd uttering the word cheat. And I have to say, Mike Dean totally agrees with them. He's given West Ham the free kick. Whether he also ought to have put Hasselbaink in the book is another matter. He didn't. And Hammers have a free kick. James takes it. Just a little over 5 minutes to go. No time to score now, that's for sure. Di Canio! He's done it! And some of the Chelsea fans don't look too happy, but that won't bother him. This is unbelievable. Di Canio hits his 2nd of the game from a really acute angle. Nothing looked on there. Melchior, it was a fortunate bounce for West Ham, but Di Canio, what an exquisite finish. It came off Gallas, you can see, between Defoe and Gallas, and Di Canio, left-footed, slotted it in. Well, man's leaving the ground now. In the 3rd minute of overtime. Melchior, back to Cudicini, way out of his goal now. It's a bit of an up and under. Repka didn't get a good header on it at all. But Johnson. Chelsea still with a chance here, but cleared. And West Ham finally get it away. Mike Dean looks at his watch. And that's it! A famous victory for West Ham, and Glenn Roeder rejoices and hugs Paul Goddard and Lude McCloskey. The Italian stallion Paolo Di Canio did the business today. It's been a day for Italians. Gianfranco Zola, who came on in the 2nd half and pulled Chelsea level after a brilliant goal by Paolo Di Canio. But the Italian had the last laugh with a wonderful 2nd goal on the left-hand side, past Cudicini. Hasselbaink started the scoring in the 21st minute. That seems years ago now. And West Ham got the equaliser. Jermain Defoe, who'd come on for Canute, who limped off very early on. But it's Paolo Di Canio's 2 goals that record a famous victory for West Ham here at Stamford Bridge today. Such an important one, and ensures that West Ham go to 5 points and can maybe get their season on the way. A wonderful game. We hope you've enjoyed it at Upton Park. We've certainly enjoyed it here at Stamford Bridge. A final score, Chelsea 2, West Ham United 3.
It is a sense of relief. There's also a lot of pride in the job that we've done here today, because there was no fluke about that. We thoroughly deserved to win the game. Obviously, it was worrying that when the master, if you want, Zola, trademark goal over the wall, brought the game back to 2-2. There was obviously concern then, but then Paolo popped up again with a wonderful goal that won us the game. But I felt it was thoroughly deserved. Our opening 20 minutes was as good as we've played this year.
That's a big relief for everybody. We had a bit of a tough time of it recently, and it's been hard, obviously, grinding the way through training. So hopefully next week, when we do the business against Chesterfield, then we look forward to Birmingham at home on Saturday.
We'll keep on playing in the manner that we did today. We've got a difficult game on Tuesday up at Chesterfield. We've got to attack that game in the same manner. Hopefully we'll get the result and we'll get ourselves into the next round, and then we entertain Birmingham next week, and we must carry on in the same sort of fashion that we did here today.
It gives us a lift, it gives us a start. You know, we feel the last 3 games we've played well enough to take the full points, and obviously haven't done. We're a bit unfortunate against Tottenham, and then we felt we were the better team at home against Man City, but just couldn't score. So, you know, it has given us a big lift, really.
I said to the players before the game, we have to be proactive here today. We're not going to sit back and take it on the chin for 90 minutes. We're going to play high up the pitch. We're going to go pressing, getting after the ball, getting after the Chelsea players. And I thought we did that really well. And we got down our right side with Trevor Sinclair so often, and really it should have paid better dividends with a goal or two.
I think stop making individual mistakes to start, because the first 5-6 games, you know, we've made untold amount of individual errors, which is something you can't prepare for. You can do as much preparation before the game, but if you make individual mistakes, you know, it kills you really. So we've stopped that to a certain degree, and now we've started scoring goals, which helps.
Well, I think all the adjectives have already been used. It was just a fantastic strike, you know, by a professional that loves the game so much. He's such a passionate player. You know, all the things you could say about Paolo Di Canio have already been said. But when we see him do something like that, we're not surprised, because it might not happen every day in training, but a few times during the week he'll score a special goal like that in a practice on the training ground. So we know what he's capable of, and nothing that he does ever surprises me or anyone else at the club.
Only Paolo could have scored that first goal. You know, I think a lot of players were begging for him to pass it, but you know, to score a volley on the left foot from where he was mesmeric. You know, really, and then obviously to follow that up. And when Chelsea got back into the game at 2 each, and we took a bit of pressure to score in at the near post was a great relief, and we finally was able to hold on.
The win was for the club. Everyone at the football club needed that win today. You know, the supporters, everyone. Chairman, directors, myself, we all did. So, you know, I wouldn't want to, you know, take all the credit, or, you know, shared. We all needed that victory, and hopefully we must now build on it.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of people have been saying we're a little bit soft, and obviously today was, you know, West Ham, you know, should be an easy result for Chelsea, and you know, we feel that we have done the same things as we've done last season in terms of effort and work rate. Obviously, we've made a lot of individual mistakes, but we feel we should have, you know, 4 or 5 points more, and it's something that maybe we were getting the luck of the rub of the green last season that we're not this season.
Lots of character has been shown today. We came into the game with 2 points. Our performances have deserved better, but the fact of the matter is that's all we had was 2 points for all our efforts. It was very important that so far this year we haven't played with any fear, you know, because fear is a great energy sapper. And you could see the way we opened the game for 20 minutes that there was no fear in our play. You know, we really moved the ball well, and every player has put in a top draw performance.